Hello and welcome to the last part of JavaScript and introduction. This is going to be a really quick part where it's going to quickly look at reusing functions and other things across different files. Because when creating websites with JavaScript, you don't really want to keep all of the code in the same file. You want to keep things modulated and organized. So you want to be have a file for some base functions that you might want to use in lots of other files. So let's say we have this function here, a reusable function, that we want to use in another file. We will just have a test file. So we want to use that function in this file. Let's go back to the index file. So to allow this function to be exported, we need to change up the syntax bit of the function. We first write export dot and then the name of the function. So we can just remove this here. And then we set this equal to a function like so. So that should be exports, sorry. So we are changing this up, so we're basically setting a variable and we're calling that reusable function and we're setting it equal to a function. So now this allows us to export it anyway. We can also do the same for variables. We could say export.name equals a string that's name. So we could use that there. But we'll just look at the function for now. So let's go into test. So the way we import things from a file is by requiring, like so. And then in here, we put a string that is the file name. So I want it to be index, like so. So that's required in the index file. But I actually want to be able to use things in this file. Requiring like this just basically runs what's in here. So if I had like an invoke of this function up here, saying reusable function like that, and then I required it like so, it would run this function in here. But I don't want to do that. I want to be able to call this function inside of here whenever I want. So we need to set this equal to a variable. So let's say we'll call this functions. So now we have this variable that stores everything that's exported from this file. So before, when we had the variable, that would also be stored in this functions file. And then we call that function by calling the functions variable that we just created. And then using the dot notation, we'll access the reusable function like so. And then if I run this code, you'll see I get invoke me in lots of places, which is what it says here. Now I might not want to import everything of a file, so we can import a specific thing by requiring the file, and then after it, add in what we want to import, so reusable function. We don't want to add the parentheses because we don't want to call the function, we're just importing it. And then that allows us to just go functions, like so, like that, because this functions equals that function. So I just go functions and then run it again, and we see invoke me in lots of places. And that's it for this course. Hopefully you understand a lot of JavaScript, and now you can go on to learning JavaScript with web development. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next course.